drug habit. And that's why I've seen statistics of foster parents being 5 times more likely to abuse children than any other group.
You're exactly right. The children are much more likely to be abused in foster care than at home with their own parents.
They're playing with our lives like they're God. With their genetically engineered food, with their Hadron Super Collider, playing God with their chemtrails, with their weather modification, with all the horrible things they're doing. I wish I would have gotten in here earlier this morning. I got into the office about 30 minutes before showtime. I was getting ready at my home for the show, reading over all the news and trying to figure out exactly what's happened with these subway bombings in Moscow. And I got into the office and was just hit from all sides. Former Senator Nancy Schaefer shot to death with husband. This is out of Georgia. Definitely, they are been given green lights to go wild right now. Former Senator Nancy Schaefer shot to death with husband. She had documented cases where CPS in her state get bounties for, we want a 2-year-old with black hair, green eyes. We want a blonde with green eyes or blue eyes. And that CPS then go trolling through the schools and through the elementary schools and through the daycares. And they're paying bounties on children that the adoption agencies are looking for. And I know she was, her husband shot in the head multiple times. And, now Fox News is reporting, someone said they had a suicide pact that he had cancer. Yeah, a conservative.
On Fox 5, former state senator Nancy Schaefer and her husband Bruce were found dead today at their Haverton County home.
Fox 5's Justin Gray is here now with more. Justin?
The bodies of former state senator Nancy Schaefer and her husband Bruce were found today at their Habersham County home. Investigators say both had been shot.
Preliminarily looks to be a murder-suicide. The GBI has 6 agents on the scene. Clearly looks to be a murder-suicide. The GBI has 6 agents on the scene, 2 crime scene specialists. There will be a thorough investigation.
Why aren't you laughing?
Mrs. Schaefer was a former Atlanta mayoral candidate. She was also a 2-term state senator who represented the 50th district, including all or parts of 8 North Georgia counties.
I mean, I want it on record, ladies and gentlemen, that there will be no murder-suicides ever. If they do that, it's staged. Okay? Bottom line. This is how they do it. And I just pray to God to protect us, but I'm committed. I'm not even afraid. We're going in, through, and beyond. And I'm trying to be as wise as a serpent and peaceful as a dove here.
That you please rise with me for a moment of silence.
The announcement was made around 7:30 this evening on the floor of the Georgia General Assembly.
When the weapons of mass destruction thing turned out not to be true, I expected the American people to rise up. But they didn't.
It's not that the people are in charge, but that the people's desires are in charge. people are not in charge. The people exercise no decision-making power within this environment. So the public is reduced from something which assumes an active citizenry to the idea of the public as passive consumers. Driven primarily by instinctual or unconscious desires, and that if you can in fact trigger those needs and desires, you can get what you want from them.
Then, when the Abu Ghraib torture thing surfaced, and it was revealed that our government participated in rendition, a practice where we kidnap people and turn them over to regimes who specialize in torture, I was sure then the American people would be heard from. We stood mute.
Do you support the proposal for all US Muslims to carry a special ID card?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they should.
I think they should.
Which Muslims should have a special security number tattooed on their arm? Only the evil Muslims? Only Arab Muslims? Or all Muslims?
All of them. Say all of them.
All of them have a security number tattooed on their arm.
I think there should be something special, some special mark or something.
Maybe a computer chip?
Right, computer chip or something, that way they can't hide it.
Yeah.
Or it's glued to their clothes or something.
Statistics that came out over the last 5 years about the low knowledge of the American people about Iraq and 9/11. You know,